Hey, what is up everyone? It's Dan here. Welcome to another channel update for January 24th. Today is Tuesday. I am not working today. Yet here's the pickle. Normally on a Tuesday I'll do what I can to find games to do and things to really just cover so you guys get some content, because Tuesday is the most productive day for me since I don't work at my other full-time job there. Here's the thing. This week is gonna be ridiculously slow. Like, there is pretty much nothing. And I wanted to make a channel update to discuss basically what's gonna happen this week in terms of footage and a few other changes that I wanted to bring about, like not to my own schedule or anything like that, but to YouTube, etc., etc. And I figured I'd just do it in a channel update. Now I am aware today, Tuesday the 24th, there are a few that really concerns you guys. There is a DLC release. However, I don't have an interest in it. It feels like it sounds like a waste of money to me. And that is the Assassin's Creed Revelations Mediterranean Travel Pack. Originally, the thing was supposed to be, I think, 400 Microsoft points, which is about $4, I want to say, or something like that. It was like $4 to $5. And you get 6 maps, but 3 of those maps are from Brotherhood, so they're nothing new. But now it's 800 Microsoft points, or $9, I think it is. I can never remember the currency change or whatever, but really, you're basically paying for maps you've already played and a few new ones. I mean, Revelations was a decent game, but the multiplayer, we've seen it. There's nothing really new about it, so I don't really want to do that. I don't really want to spend that money on maps that, I mean, it would be good to, like, because some people do like it, but let's be honest here. Revelations was a game that everyone, didn't really, they wanted it to progress. So, like, okay, this is a trilogy into the story behind Ezio Auditore, and now we're still lingering on it after 3 years. Move on. That's pretty much what people were saying. So, fortunately, that's what's happening this year with Assassin's Creed 3. That's right. It's actually being called Assassin's Creed 3. And I'm excited for it. However, that's not the point of this video, like I said. So that DLC, I was thinking about it, but I decided, nah, it's not worth the time. So I will be doing other things, though. People have been asking. I already mentioned this before, but because this is a pretty slow week, unless I can find something to do, like, I mean, if there's another demo that releases, I'll keep my eyes peeled, because I've been doing a lot of demos and little mini things recently. Like last week I did the demos for The Darkness 2 and Kingdoms of Amalur: Reckoning, and those were rather fun to do. They were just quick little things that you could just do and go over and just do a quick set of gameplay. You guys get a bit of entertainment. That way you don't get spammed. Like, I know a lot of you were spammed with the November rush, because there's a lot of games releasing and everyone's trying to catch up. But it's a nice little, maybe a couple hours of gameplay maximum. Not even. Sometimes just half an hour. Just little dinky things you can watch if you're bored. So, since this week is so slow, my target goal at the moment is to play some more Skyrim. As you know, I promised that I would pick up Skyrim again and do some of the side quests and maybe find some Daedric artifacts, little things that weren't really main story. And I think I might do that this week, just, little few missions here and there. That way, some of you get people who love the Skyrim playthrough were upset that it ended like that. Well, not like it ended like that, but they know that Skyrim's such a long game and they want it as much as they can get. So, like I said, it will be kind of ongoing. With little, here and there. So I think this week is good for that. So you will be getting something. Chances are it'll be Skyrim for starters, and if something comes up, like I figure out there's a demo or something released, then, that's what's going to happen. Now, I want to go back to something. I want to talk about something that's kind of interlocked with the other thing I'm talking about. Okay, I probably sound very confusing, but I would like to talk to you guys about my projects list. It is located in my channel description on my channel. Now, I'm not saying this out of irritation or anything, but if you guys are very, if you guys are curious as to what's going to happen, like what games are going to be covered, go to my channel, scroll down a bit and look on the left side of the screen and you'll see my projects list. It's got all my upcoming games that I will be covering. Excuse me, Jesus. That was weird. It's got all my upcoming games that I'll be covering, along with all the completed ones. So you got upcoming projects and completed projects with all the DLCs, demos, betas, multiplayer segments. It's all listed there. So if you're like, oh, did Dan do Gears of War Boom Snipes? Let's go check. Here's the Gears of War. There's a lot of Gears of War stuff there. It'll say Gears of War Boom Snipes. Oh, he did. I'll look for the playlist and watch it. That's just an example. And you can, it's a lot easier. That's why I keep the completed projects, because a lot of people want to know what I've done, and they can go watch it. They're like, oh, Dan, did you do this game? We'll check the projects list. It's right there. Go watch it. Oh, cool. So, in case you didn't know, it's there. Along with the projects list, I mention the projects list all the time, but please go there if you're curious. I know a lot of people ask me, are you doing this game, that game, this game, that game? Check it out. Trust me, it'll answer all your questions. Now, if there's a game that's not on there, it's not on there for a couple reasons. Number one, it is possible that it hasn't even been announced. Like, I had someone say, why the hell don't you have the new Call of Duty on the list? It hasn't even been announced yet. People don't even know if there's gonna be, but you don't just assume that, you know what I mean? So I want confirmation that it's on there instead of putting Call of Duty space filler or whatever, just in the way. So no, I'm not gonna put that there. But I will be, like I said, I do update it as often as I can. So, like I said, it's not up there, it doesn't have a release date yet, or it hasn't really officially been announced. Those are big things right there. Two, I haven't even heard of it. And normally I'll look ahead to see if there's any games I'll be interested in. But I always welcome encouraging messages saying, okay, you should check this game out because of this. A few people have done that. Like, a few people have done that with Deus Ex Human Revolution, which was one of my favorite games of last year. So I do welcome it, but always check the list first and see if it's on there. Now, if we're getting close to its release date, there's more of a chance that I just decided not to do it. Like, I don't have an interest. That's another reason. I don't have an interest in it. Like, for example, Soul Calibur 5, I'm not interested. Final Fantasy 13-2, not interested. Final Fantasy games drone on for me, so I've never been a huge fan. I played the earlier ones for the NES, but I'm not a huge fan of those. They just seem too long to me. I don't know. And I'm not a huge fan of the turn-based system, but it all depends on the game, you know what I mean? So that's that, okay? So if you're curious about that. Now, at the same time, my projects list is in jeopardy. And this goes to my third point of this channel update. And why do I say that? Well, if you guys have been paying attention and you watched my my video for the new YouTube layout that I did in December 2011, I did a video for my review or whatever, and I also uploaded a video that told you how to get the old layout back. Well, first I'd like to say that's expired now. You cannot use that script to run the old layout. But there is a new one. If you click that script that's in the how to get the old layout back video, underneath it'll link you to a download. And what that download will do is basically allow you. It's more like a tweak. It's not a new layout or a new script, but it's a tweak. It's actually really handy. Because I don't know if you guys have noticed with this new layout that you cannot click off the videos. Like, once you've watched them, there's no X button to click off. It just stays there. Well, with this tweak, you download it, it gives you the ability to clean up that page by hitting X on them. That way you can see the videos a lot better, the ones you haven't watched. You don't have to go hunting for the ones you haven't seen. And if you watched it, and after a certain amount of time without exiting over it, it will exit it off for you and disappear. And I thought that was really good. So, if you want to go fix that, and you want to at least have the ability to exit off your videos, geez, I'm sorry people, go to that video. I might link it in the description for you. Download the new tweak. I might even just link the tweak for you. And I'll do that. Click in the description for the tweak and download that, and it'll give you the ability to hit off the videos you've already watched, which I know is a really huge thing. One of the major complaints once this new layout was brought up. So that's that. Now, like I said, moving over to why my projects list is in danger, so to speak. I called this, almost any YouTuber who's been around for a while has called this and knows of this. YouTube will give you a chance to try things out. Then they'll force you to do it whether you like it or not. They did that with every other layout change ever in existence. Like, I remember when the like system was brought out. I didn't like it. I liked the 5-star thing. But then I grew on it. You know what I mean? I've always liked the like and dislike that, because most of the time you either had a 1-star rating or a 5-star, never in between. So like or dislike. It made sense. So it works, and I actually like that new thing, but it took a while to adjust. This new layout I still don't like. It needs a lot of work. But here's the thing. I've been milking my channel page with the old layout. They give you the option to use the old layout. However, there's always been a bar at the very top of my page saying, click here to try the new channel's layout. I've never clicked it. I clicked it once but reverted back immediately because I hated it. Now, I apologize. It's a lot of phlegm for some reason. Now, there's a new message that says, click here to try the new channel layout, but it says all channels will be updated with this new layout as of March 1st, 2012. So, like I said before, I called it. We don't have a choice. It will be changed, and therefore I'll have to get the new layout. Now, I forgot to mention this, but I don't know if you guys have seen my new channel background and, like, you know, with the links and everything. I'd like to thank CodMod23 for making that. He made me 2 versions of it, which is really awesome. He made me one that fits the old layout, the one I'm using now, and he made the same one that fits the new layout. So it'll fit a lot better, you know what I mean? So I have the banners and everything, you know. Big thanks to CodMod. I'm sorry, dude. I told you right after I put it up that I'd put it in one of these videos, but every time I finish recording, I forget about it, you know? Or, when I was recording, I forget about it. But CodMod23, go check him out. He made the background for me if you like it. I recommend you go check his stuff out. But anyways, that is going to make me adjust a few things. And the new channel description, which is where I keep my projects list, is limited to 1,000 characters or less. I don't know if you noticed, my projects list is pretty large. So I'm going to have to figure something out with the projects list. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I got to figure out something. What I was thinking of was, I don't know if I can get like just a page, like just a page, you know what I mean? And just have the entire projects list on like a separate URL, maybe if they'd let me do that, or somehow, you know, just a basic, simple thing with just words on it. That's it, white background, whatever. And I'd link it in my banner. So I'd ask maybe CodMod to tweak that banner and just have like a little slot for a projects list button or something, or maybe I'll edit it myself. It's not a huge deal. Maybe I'll probably just throw in projects list or whatever, and then you can click on the projects list. It'll take you to that URL, which I'll edit whenever a new project changes. It's gonna make it way more difficult, and I can't stand that, but the projects list is really handy. I mean, yeah, a lot of people ask me regardless of the fact that it's like 2 feet away from them, but it is more helpful to a lot of the other people, right? Because there's a lot of people who don't ask. So I want to keep that somehow. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it, but we're going to figure it out. I want to keep that project list going, but I'm going to be forced to change to the new channel layout on March 1st, which, damn, I don't have a calendar on me, but March 1st should be, crap, man, I don't even know. Just so you guys know, this year is a leap year. We have February 29th this year, so happy birthday to all who are having a birthday on the 29th. You're probably like 4 years old, yet you're probably like 16, 17. It's really funny how that works. But, maybe not. 4 times 4. Yeah, I guess. Regardless, that's how it's going to happen, okay? Now, let's hope I can, you know, find out something simple, and maybe I can find a tweak, like a post, a bulletin or something, that's not in the channel description, but on the new channel layout. I might have to fish around with it, mess around. That way you can click a tab, and it'll just be there. I'm hoping I can do something like that. That'd be so much easier. That way it's a little more sorted. That way you don't have to look down the page. You can click here, look, there's the big projects list, and you're good to go. So maybe I'll figure something out with that. I might switch over early just to get the feel of it while there's nothing going on. That way I'm not under stress, you know, trying to fix it and get everything changed over. But for now, that's how it's going to be, okay? So let's just leave it at that. Hopefully we can figure this out. So, just to recap, channel update real quickly. Probably just going to get some Skyrim going this week since there's nothing else. Is there anything else you guys want to recommend? I do. Go ahead and do it. Also, we got the new channel layouts coming up in March. So that is like over a month away. So don't be too worried about it. But just wanted to give you guys a heads up. That's what's happening. And if you want that tweak, go ahead and click the link and it'll make things a lot easier. I've been using it for about a week now. It's really, really helpful. So, thanks everyone for watching this channel update for January 24th. Apologize, there's no Assassin's Creed Revelations DLC. Just don't think it's worth it. So, thanks everybody, and I'll see you guys later.